Hey guys, today I wanted to show you my Tibetan bowl. This Tibetan bowl is tuned to 432 hertz and it resonates with the tone E. And something interesting just clicked into me. Because outside is really hot today and we're just getting spring undergo. You see, yellow is the color of the solar plexus. And those tulips that are coming in, well, the ones that are in full bloom right now, are yellow. How timely is that? Coincidence? No such thing. It was meant to be. Everybody is out today enjoying this beautiful day, so forgive me if the video is a little bit loud, but I want you to get the essence of what I'm saying to you today. Let's jump right in, shall we? The solar plexus, we know it as that chakra that corresponds with yellow and vibrates at the note E. But physiologically speaking, because we're not just a spiritual being, we have a physical body, and our physical bodies send and receive information from who? From you. You are inside your body. Your spirit is inside your body, and it sends information to your body so that you are aware of what's going on with it, right? So that's why when you are tapping the bowl and looking at the color yellow and thinking about your solar plexus as you breathe, that is mind and spirit. But body cannot be neglected. You have got to listen to your body. You're in it. So what does it feel like when your solar plexus is kind of gummed up and feeling kind of yucky? What does that feel like to you physically? Well, in traditional Chinese medicine, the solar plexus is the front of the stomach. And the front of the stomach, well, what happens when with your stomach? You eat. That's where you take in your power, energetically speaking, from your food through the stomach. But if you do things like eat in a hurry, eat when you're upset, what happens is it blocks that chakra. It does, if you think about it, because when you do those things, when you eat that way in a hurry or eat too much, or if you encounter someone, if you're talking to someone and you cross your arms over your belly, subconsciously you could be feeling a little bit threatened, or because it's your power center. It's where you want to protect. That's what you do. So you only protect if you feel threatened. So if you're feeling like that, that's a physiological feeling that's in your body. So your solar plexus is communicating with you and saying, hey, I feel this way. I feel bloated. I feel crampy. I feel agitated. That's what's happening in your body. So pay attention to the messages you receive from your physical body, because it's your spirit on the inside that's sending you that message. So how do you clear that chakra? How do you clear the solar plexus? 432 hertz and the note E and the color yellow. Those are the three things you want to do. And here's how we do them. So normally I sit and I usually have my bowl in my lap, but because I want you to see it and get a sense of it, I have it here today on the mat, on the grass. And so I always get the color that I'm working with that chakra in, because when you're breathing, you're looking at that color and you're breathing and you're drawing that color in, because that color goes to the solar plexus. It's yellow. So you're adding the color, and now we're going to add the vibration. It resonates at a particular frequency. 432 hertz is the master frequency. And it's tuned to E. E is the note that the solar plexus resonates at. So see those three things. We've got the vibration, we have the thought, because you're going to focus your breathing into the solar plexus, and we have the color. Those three things go together. So I tap on the bowl. And you can feel that vibration. I know I can. So like normally if I have it in my lap, oh, it's amazing. Like it goes to the solar plexus, like you can feel it. But here's the other dimension you want to add to intensify the clearing that you're going to do for the solar plexus. So you tap on the bowl and you hum the note that you hear the bowl emitting, which is that E. And when you hum that E, you feel it right above your belly button where the solar plexus is. And when you're breathing, you're looking at the color yellow, and you fill your lungs, and you are focused on directing that breath to the solar plexus because you want to clear it out, right? You want to clear it out. So when you're breathing, you want to direct the breath to where you need it, which is the solar plexus. So that's where the thought comes from. You breathe in, you think about your solar plexus, and you direct the breathing and the breath to just above the belly button. And if you look at the color yellow while that's happening, it's not going to go to the heart chakra. It's going to go to the solar plexus because the solar plexus resonates at E, and it loves the color yellow, and you're giving it the vibration it requires. So it's a focused treatment, not a general. It is focused, right? So let's put that into practicality. So today you're just gonna soak it up from me, because you're gonna look at the color yellow and you're gonna hear this tone I'm gonna play, and you're gonna hum it, right? Now, for me, sometimes when I'm feeling that way, like if I'm feeling a little bit congested in the solar plexus on my tummy, and I'm bloated, or I feel crampy, or I feel like, I just overall not feeling very good emotionally about something, like a little bit stressed, and it's tight there, this is what I come home and I do. I do that for as long as I need to. Sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's a half an hour, 40 minutes. And if you heard what I said before, that your body sends information and receives information, it'll send you the message that says, oh, look, I feel better. And what does feeling better in the solar plexus mean? It's not tight there anymore. It's not crampy anymore. You don't feel bloated anymore. And that wheel, that yellow wheel of your solar plexus, can now turn and draw energy and fuel your body. Because what happens is the chakras are interdependent, and they work off of each other. So you got root, you've got sacral, you've got solar plexus, you've got heart, you've got throat, you've got third eye, you've got crown. Now, if one of those is blocked, okay, if one of those is blocked, then the other one above it or below it is not being fed. So this is why you must pay attention to your physical body, because this is how your spirit communicates with you to let you know that something doesn't feel right and something needs to be dealt with. It sends you those messages. All you have to do is pay attention. And what does paying attention look like? Paying attention looks like your breathing and you're focused on your breathing. Because imagine if you feel like your tummy is kind of, oh, that hurts, like I'm so cramped there, or I feel heavy there, I feel tight there. Those are clear and very distinct messages about your solar plexus. And so if we pay attention to what the spirit inside says, because it's you, it's you inside your body. If we pay attention, we come in and you can get the whole set of bowls. But this one is just targeted to the solar plexus. And you can tap it. And hum the note that you hear, and you look at the color that goes along with that. That is part of your self-care. That is part of healing your own self. That is part of filling up your cup. Because we're going to target mothers today because it's Mother's Day. If you are spending that time filling up yourself, what happens when now you have to pour out to your children? Well, you have a reservoir from which to pour. If you don't spend time listening to your own body and healing it and filling it up, then you have nothing to pour out to those who need it the most. And we know what that creates. It creates agitation, frustration, and then, oh my God, we're blocking another chakra. You block another chakra, it's a domino effect, and then all of a sudden, the physical body becomes so bogged down, it becomes ill and out of order and out of balance, and that is where sickness sets in. So if we spend the time, I know Confucius always says, if you take care of things when they're little, they're easier. So if you spend the time to pay attention to your body and clear a chakra that you're directed to clear, well, what do you think happens? You keep the body in balance. When the body is in balance, the messages that are transmitted and sent are much more clear. And that's from a spiritual side. But then the emotional side, your interactions with the people around you are so much better. So, I don't want to preach at you today. I just want to encourage you to pay attention to the subtle messages that you get. And the messages are subtle when the body and those chakras are clear. Right? They're subtle because you can hear them and feel them right away. But when the body has to yell at you, like with pain, that's how you know this chakra has gone through something and you were not paying attention to keep it clear. So be encouraged to pay attention to the chakra that's getting your attention. Just pay attention and deal with it right away, because it is easier to fix it when it's a little problem. When it becomes a big problem, then you've got to invest more time, effort, energy, and money to deal with it. But deal with it when it's small, and then it's not a chore. You're just keeping the body in balance, right? So go out there today, wherever you are, and enjoy the beauty that is around you, because then that rebalances the entire body. That's a general tune-up. Today was a specific tune-up, right? So remember to get your mind focused on your breathing for whatever chakra it is. Today it's the solar plexus. You incorporate your color, which is yellow for the solar plexus, and you incorporate the sound and the vibration. And that is how we do a specific tune-up for the solar plexus, so that you are empowered to be your best self. Much love.